In Luo culture, the day a man builds his own home is one of the most important days of his life. The day he plants his own fire in his own ground. Welcome to Echoes of the Luo. Today, the tradition of Goyo Dala. Goyo Dala means building a home. It is not just about bricks and mud. It's a rite of passage, a ceremony, a declaration that a man is ready to lead his own household. Among the Luo, a married man does not stay in his father's compound forever. When the time comes, he lives and builds his own home, his own gate, his own fire. This is called Ligala, and it follows strict rules that have been observed for generations. The first son goes first, then the second, then the third, always in order of birth. And two brothers cannot build their homes in the same season. A gap of at least 2 planting seasons must be observed between them. Each son gets his moment, his own time, his own beginning. The day before Goyo Dala, the father takes his son and shows him exactly where the new home will stand. This spot is kept completely secret until that moment. Why secret? Because the Luo believe that people with bad intentions could plant witchcraft in that spot before the home was built, cursing the family before they even moved in. So the location was revealed only at the last moment. Then the son had to cut a plant on the spot with one single blow of a machete. One blow, clean and complete, no second chances. If it worked, the ground was ready. Then 3 eggs that had failed to hatch were placed on the spot. The thinking was simple. Just like those eggs failed to produce life, any witchcraft attempt against this new home would also fail to take root. A cockerel was then placed in that same spot and covered with a basket, left there overnight. If the bird was alive in the morning, the site was safe. The ancestors had approved it. On the morning of Goyo Dala, the man does not just walk out. He walks out with purpose, with meaning, with specific things in his hands. He carries fire because fire means warmth and life. Every home needs a flame. He carries an axe because an axe means hard work and provision. A man who cannot provide cannot lead a home. He carries a machete, the same one that struck the ground with one clean blow. His eldest son walks beside him, carrying the axe as a symbol of authority being passed forward. Behind them, the wife follows. Because in Luo culture, a woman is the foundation of a home. You cannot have a home without one. They walk out through the father's main gate. The father and elders guide them to the new site. Words are spoken, the ground is blessed, and then construction begins. Once construction has started, the man and his eldest son must spend the night in the new home. They cannot leave, even if it rains, even if the night is hard. They stay, because leaving on the first night will mean the home has no roots. The next morning, the wife and women from this extended family arrive with food. Not just any food prepared in the traditional way. Nyoyo, meat, omena, chai, busa, and even fulu. They eat together in the new home, and that night, the husband and the wife come together as a couple, because the Luo believe that a home is only truly alive when the two people at its center have sealed it with their union. Here is something most people do not know about Goyo Dala. If a man tries to build his home without a wife, he cannot, not just practically, spiritual, culturally. If a man does Goyo Dala without a woman, no man is ever allowed to spend the night in that home, and his sons will not be able to marry while living there. The woman is not a guest at Goyo Dala. She is the reason it can happen at all. And if the man has more than one wife, Mikai, the first wife, places the first mat on the wall. She goes first, each one taking their place in the order they married. Even in the building of a wall, the order of Luo life is honored. A cockerel is slaughtered on the day of Goyo Dala, but it is not for everyone. It belongs to the elders, the Jodongo, the men who have walked far enough in life to sit in the position of authority and bless what is new. It is the son himself, the one who is building the home, who takes the cockerel to them, because respect for elders does not stop when you become your own man. If anything, it deepens. The elders eat, they bless, and the new home stands on that blessing. A Luo man builds his home once. not because he cannot build again, but because Goyo Dala is not about a building. It is about identity, responsibility, the courage to plant your fire on your own ground and say, this is where my family will grow. Every axe, every egg, every single blow of the machete, every night spent in the rain rather than leaving, all of it says one thing: I'm ready. This is because of the duo. Aina.